I am going to read excerpts from Nausea by Jean-Paul Sartre. Something has happened to me. I can't doubt it anymore. It came as an illness does, not like an ordinary certainty, not like anything evident. It came cunningly, little by little. I felt a little strange, a little put out, that's all. Once established, it never moved. It stayed quiet. And I was able to persuade myself that nothing was the matter with me, that it was a false alarm. And now, it's blossoming. For instance, there is something new about my hands, a certain way of picking up my pipe or fork. Or else it's the fork, which now has a certain way of having itself picked up. I don't know. A little while ago, just as I was coming into my room, I stopped short because I felt in my hand a cold object which held my attention through a sort of personality. I opened my hand, looked. I was simply holding the doorknob. This morning in the library, when the self-taught man came to say good morning to me, it took me 10 seconds to recognize him. I saw an unknown face, barely a face. Then there was his hand like a fat white worm in my own hand. I dropped it almost immediately, and the arm fell back flabbily. There are a great number of suspicious noises in the streets, too. So a change has taken place during these last few weeks. But where? Is it an abstract change without object? Am I the one who has changed? If not, then it is this room, this city, and this nature. I must choose. I think I'm the one who has changed. Things are bad. Things are real bad. I have it, the filth, the nausea. The nausea is not inside me. I feel it out there in the wall, in the suspenders. The nausea seized me. I dropped to a seat. I no longer knew where I was. I saw the colors spin slowly around me. I wanted to vomit, and since that time, the nausea has not left me. It holds me. You couldn't even wonder where it all sprang from, or how it was that a world came into existence, rather than nothingness. It didn't make sense. The world was everywhere, in front, behind. There had been nothing before it. Nothing. There had never been a moment in which it could not have existed. That was what worried me. Of course, there was no reason for this flowing larva to exist, but it was impossible for it not to exist. It was unthinkable. To imagine nothingness, you had to be there already, in the midst of the world, eyes wide open and alive. Nothingness was only an idea in my head, an existing idea floating in this immensity. This nothingness had not come before existence. It was an existence like any other and appeared after many others.